Oh my god, you end a season like that?
In a season like that, motherfucker.
What's going on YouTube and what up to the Dragon Squad? I'm Ember the Blaze.
And I'm Glacier the Iceborne.
And we're Reaction Dragons. And if you like the vibe, like and subscribe.
Doesn't cost a dime and helps us go full time.
Just do it!
Thanks so much for the support, guys, and what's in the mini for today, Glacier?
Finally here, guys, with a fresh haircut for this one. House of Dragons, the season finale, season 1, episode 10.
Episode 10. We're finally here at the season finale, and your haircut's not that clean. Well, yeah, I mean, what else to say? I mean, this show, I'll say it and say it again. It's one of my favorite seasons of a show of all time. Definitely holds up with the greatest seasons of Game of Thrones.
My favorite show of this. I'm gonna have to go back and think, but at least off top, it's my favorite show that we've reacted to in 2022.
But yeah, I mean, as far as the intro, I kind of want to get right into it, but just a couple of things I wanted to touch on. First and foremost, Rhaenys's decision not to torch the High Towers. People were saying that was lazy writing or shitty writing. I beg to differ, and I respectfully disagree, but I think it was just possibly bad decision making on the character. But just because a character makes a bad decision doesn't make it bad writing. Obviously, a lot of these main characters have made bad decisions. But I still think it falls in line with her character because, one, she literally just had this conversation with Alicent pretty much in hopes that maybe Alicent will step up and claim the throne for herself. So I don't know why she would plant that seed and then torture in the very same, episode. According in the world of Westeros, the only thing that's worse than being called a Kingslayer is being called a Kinslayer. And you guys got to remember that Viserys and Rhaenys are cousins, so therefore all of Viserys' kids are related to Rhaenys. So in that moment, she would be considered a Kinslayer by just torching all of them. Yes, would it single-handedly end the war before it starts? Sure. But technically, I don't really feel like it's her war. It's more Rhaenyra. It's Team Black versus, Team Green, essentially. So I just feel like it would be in her character not to, go out. Because I remember she even mentioned something like she didn't want to end up ruling, Maegor the Cruel. So I just feel like torching her relatives. Who knows how Rhaenyra's even going to think about that if she goes back and tells her what's going on. Yeah, they're staging a coup on you, but how is she going to react to, oh, you torched my best friend. Technically, you torched my brothers and sisters. Which, I mean, I guess she doesn't really give a shit about Aegon or Aemon, but who knows how she feels about Helena. Helena hasn't really done anything wrong. She's been prophesizing and shit. So, again, there's a lot of unknowns as far as, how Rhaenyra would even react if Rhaenys went to her and said, oh, yeah, I killed all the High Towers. And, And also, I'm thinking that maybe she's playing both sides of it. She's playing the long game. So, she's maybe, I'll make it good with Rhaenyra and Team Black by telling them what's going on about the coup. But let's say this civil war breaks out and Team Black doesn't win and the High Towers win. Well, maybe I'll go and, if I have to end up swearing fealty, maybe they'll remember the fact that I could have tortured her whole family and I decided to let them live. Maybe she'll give me mercy, especially if she decides to claim the throne, the fact that I'm the one that gave her that idea to begin with.
Aegon's it's not if she gets mercy. I do. I'm the king. I have all the say now.
Well, at the end of the day, you are going to do
and I'm the one that lets the sword like this.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, either you're a Joffrey, you really don't care that she showed you mercy, you kill her anyways, which that could be the mistake that by her letting them live, that they don't show her mercy in return. I'm just thinking in her mind, she's probably thinking it's going to better my chance of somehow I'm on the losing side of this war. I can swear fealty to Alicent or Aegon, whoever decides to claim the throne, and maybe they'll show me mercy. So I just feel like there's a lot of motivations that could justify her not killing him in that moment. Although, yes, it may end up being a mistake. But as far as the High Towers, who's their alliance? Because, I feel like they have the Lannisters in their pocket because Tyland is the master of coin, I think, right now.
Yeah, they got the Lannister that sits at the table.
And so they can go to Storm's End and make peace, make a parlay with the Baratheons, and they have the Baratheons and the Lannisters. Which, yeah, granted, neither of them have dragons, but they both have armies and money. Lannister have shitloads of money.
Well, resources, yeah.
So I feel like Storm's End will come in handy here. Other than that, I mean, there's so much shit gonna hit the fan. I guess the only other thing is we can make a prediction. Each of us will just decide who we think is gonna die in this episode. Because I feel like being the season 1 finale, we're gonna lose the main character. If I had to guess, I could very well see Rhaenyra getting the smoke if we're gonna go there. Because again, I don't know if her death happens during the Dance of the Dragons or if it's something like a Ned Stark death that sets up or as a catalyst towards the Dance of the Dragon.
Right.
So I could say Rhaenyra is like my Hail Mary. If she gets killed, that'd be crazy as shit. If not, then the more likely one would probably be Luke. Because I feel like Aemon's gonna want revenge on Luke. Yeah. And Luke's the one that took his eye technically.
Well, Jason and Luke.
Jace or Luke, but I feel like Jace is more composed and he's the older brother, so I feel like he can hold his own.
A little bit. Well, yeah, the composed I agree with, but he's more to.
He's a hot. I mean, he'll do what it does, but I feel like Luke will make a mistake before Jace does. And technically, they both have dragons because I feel like, obviously Jace has Vermax, and then Luke's dragon, I want to say his name is Borax. So I feel like they're both gonna be on their dragons during this whole stormy battle. I feel like Aemon's gonna end up winning that battle. Whether whoever ends up going against him, if it's both, I don't know. Are we gonna see 3 or 4 dragons against Vhagar? Who knows?
That's if they're fighting too. Like, what's gonna pop it off? What's gonna get them to fight?
No idea. But what's your prediction? Who do you think is gonna die?
Well, I'm gonna say Aegon will be one of the main ones, because that would have kind of set up Aemon being going to be the main prince.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of foreshadowing like I should be prince. Even though Aegon now he wants it, I'm gonna say Aegon gets the smoke. I'll say Jace over Luke, just because Jace is a hothead. Even though he's composed, I feel like he would go into the fight with Aemon. If that's what happens, I don't think he can handle Aemon, because Aemon also is badass. I actually would. If it wasn't for Rhaenyra, Aemon would be the king. I'd be okay with that.
Other than that, guys, we're gonna jump right in because I'm nervous just thinking about it. But just take a couple seconds, hit the like down below. The engagement does lead to reviews. As usual, you can catch the full and watch along with this much more content on our Patreon. Shout out to the patrons, really appreciate you guys. Make sure to stick around for the outro because we're gonna announce the 4 finalists for our pilot week. And yeah, well, that being said, let's fucking go. It's like a map. You know, it's the table, Dragonstone.
The one in the comments I was reading on the way here to watch this reaction, like, Daemon wasn't still in the dragon, they're on Dragonstone. Like, fuck.
Someone mentioned that that dragon could be this one called a cannibal, which is a wild dragon that he might just try to gain.
What are you touching?
This
Boy,
Driftmark.
Actually,
Well, because Luke is supposed to be the heir to Driftmark.
Oh.
The sea snake is going to die, isn't he?
There's still that too. Yeah.
Luke. It can't be Lord of the Tides. I'll just ruin everything. I don't want Driftmark. It should have passed on to Sir Vaymond.
We don't choose our destiny, Luke. It chooses us. I wasn't ready to be Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. But it was my duty. And in time, I came to understand I had to earn my inheritance.
I mean, he's kept the same energy since the funeral.
Yep.
Princess Rhaenys has just arrived on Dragonback. She urgently requests an audience with you and Prince Daemon.
Also, if he does die, it's because your fucking ass put it out there.
I mean, hopefully he doesn't.
Same my characters.
Whatever.
I'd rather the destiny on Aegon, so you put on innocent children.
And so did you. So keep the same energy. I have receipts.
Princess Rhaenys, might we hope for news of Lord Corlys's recovery?
Viserys is dead.
God.
Damn. Ooh.
Damn. Shook Daemon.
I grieve this loss with you, Rhaenyra. There is more. Aegon has been crowned as his successor.
Oh no.
How did Viserys die?
I could not say.
He's already suspecting foul play.
The High Septon crowned Aegon in the Dragon Pit. I witnessed it myself just before I fled on Meleys.
Hopefully she loses a baby.
So that the masses would see him as their rightful king.
That whore of a queen murdered my brother and stole
God,
his throne.
he's-
You could have burnt them all for it.
He's livid.
You could burn
Look.
them
A
all.
war is like to be fought over this treachery, to be sure.
Damn, he wanted her to do
But
it.
that war is not mine to begin.
I said.
The Greens are coming for you, Rhaenyra,
Gross.
and for your children. You should leave Dragonstone at once.
Daemon is livid.
Oh,
The stress cannot be good for her pregnancy right now.
how long is she?
Oh no, blood. Did this induce her labor? Oh shit.
Baby's coming.
Damn.
Her term is far from complete. This should not
Oh
be happening.
no.
It is fucking happening.
She might lose this baby. And she's gonna hold Alicent responsible.
5 times 4.
We don't have enough men to surround the island, but we can make ourselves appear stronger than they are.
Plotting for war while she's going into labor. Crazy.
Conscript the Dragon Keepers, they're capable fighters. Waste no time.
It will be done, my prince.
Yeah, they are the Dragon Keepers ride dragons now? I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
Well, there's brothers. Let's go.
Oh good,
Get
training.
you ready for Aemon.
You're gonna need it.
Your grandsire, King Viserys, has passed.
Viserys?
The Greens have repudiated the succession and claimed the Iron Throne.
Shit.
And where is Daemon?
I don't know. Gone to madness. Gone to plot his war.
Leave
This is
Daemon
like
with
say
me.
less.
Viserys!
Nope.
Naught is to be done but by my command.
Yeah. Damn. So he gets the heir before the other kids.
Yeah, I mean, he was there to her throne. But I don't think he's gonna listen to her. Like, nothing's gonna be
Told
done
you,
without my
he
command.
might get the smoke because he's just like. But he's a better fighter of him and Luke.
My mother has decreed no action be taken while she's abed.
Okay, so he's standing quiet.
It's good you're here, young prince. You're needed to patrol the skies on Wehrmacht.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Summon Sir Stefan. Our Kingsguard are needed on the Dragonland. Come with me. I'll show you the true meaning of loyalty.
Ooh.
I swore first to King Jehedis, my prince, and then to his grace, King Viserys, when he succeeded him.
Do you acknowledge the true line of succession?
Yes. Yes, my prince.
Yeah. Establishing loyalty right then and there. Is Caraxes on standby?
And King Viserys named as his heir before his death.
Princess Rhaenyra.
I'm grateful for your long service to the crown, so I'm presenting you with a choice.
Damn, Caraxes is on standby.
Swear anew your oath to Rhaenyra as your queen.
What a shot.
To Prince Jacaerys as the heir to the Iron Throne. Or, if you support the usurper, speak it now. If you swear fealty now, only to later turn your cloaks,
Your death will be worse.
Yep.
know that you will die, screaming.
Bro, the editing right now.
Is there a dragon?
Her and Cyrax. Does
Why
that mean
Cyrax?
Cyrax laying eggs right now? Or does Cyrax feel her pain?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's like kind of like they're in sync. Kind of like how Damon just said that shit.
Get out. Oh my god. Or is it showing symbolism that she is a dragon herself? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Rhaenyra's a goat for having done this 6 times now.
Baby's dead.
Oh no, yeah. Oh, she's gonna be...
She lost that. She lost her crown.
She might be going hinged at this point. That's gonna send Daemon off the edge too. He actually cares about...
He does.
His
At
kids.
this point,
He
he's
does.
probably going with a little on. Look at him. So what was his point of pulling Jace out there, you think?
It's a show. Kind of like how Ned made Bran watch him execute someone.
And that guy was actually telling the truth why he left. He's like, man, I'm sorry, I was scared.
Yeah.
There's White Walkers out here. I'm telling the truth. Like,
But at the same time, it was the same things like when Daenerys had Samwell's brother and father killed. Like swear fealty.
Yep.
Or get burnt to a crisp. Or is powerful.
Yep. Damn.
I should probably understands how Viserys felt bearing his child. Damn, Aaron pulled up. Damn, brought Viserys' crown back. Oh, this is yours, my queen.
Damn, badass.
Let's go.
I swear to ward the queen and give my blood for hers.
You're a real one.
Damn. Damon gonna respect that. Go to the crown.
I shall guard her secrets,
Oh, never knows. Damn.
obey her commands, ride at her side and defend her name and honor.
I'll fight my own brother.
Yeah, I'll kill my brother if I have to.
Let's go.
Chills. Holy shit.
My queen.
Damn. Chills all over my body right now.
Let's go. I'll make it will happen. Yeah.
She kind of looks like her father. The crown and the long silver hair. Damn, her niece is kind of proven wrong. She said this would never happen. She would never get crowned queen. The cinematography on the show is god tier.
And the music.
And the music.
Soundtrack, everything.
It's like the perfect combination. Oh, that's incredible. The candlelight illuminates the table.
Look at that.
Oh. Why did they never do this in Game of Thrones? They did not know this did that?
Probably not. They're like, maybe it got broke. They're like, fuck it.
Yeah, that information got lost along the way, I guess.
What of Storm's End and Winterfell?
There has never lived a Stark who forgot an oath, and with House Stark, the North will follow.
Lord Boros Baratheon will need to be reminded of his father's promises.
Boros, that's what you said, right? Boros?
Yeah, and remember his father was in the first tournament and gave flowers to Rhaenys. That was the first time we heard the queen that never was. So that's interesting. So the High Towers and Targaryens are going to go for the Baratheons.
The Greens have dragons.
They have
as
3
well.
adults, by my count. We have Cyrax, Caraxes, and Meleys. Your sons have Virmax, Arax, and Tyraxes. Baela has Moondancer.
Daemon, none of our dragons have been to war.
There are also unclaimed dragons. Seasmoke still resides on Driftmark. Vermithor and Silverwing dwell on the Dragon Mound. Still riderless. Surround King's Landing with the dragons, and we could have every greenhead mounted on spikes before the fucking moon turns.
Oh, let's go.
Grace. A lone galleon flying a banner of a 3-headed green dragon.
Alert the watchtowers. Sight the skies.
Yeah,
Oh, damn. Otto bring the squad here again?
Damn. Damon, yeah. Otto's
Green
like,
Dragons. That's crazy.
Otto's rolling up like.
I want to see Moon Dancer, but from what I understand, it's still a fairly small dragon. So I don't know how much of an impact it's
Moon
going to have.
Dancer is bigger than. It's big as the moon, bigger than Vagar.
No. Maybe one day.
Otto's like, I did roll up. I'm not scared, bitch.
Damn.
Or of you, Ember.
Good. Keep that same energy, Your Grace.
I've been directed to deliver her message only to Princess Rhaenyra.
Oh, it's Queen Rhaenyra, bitch.
Where is the princess?
Chat. Golden crown, golden dragon. That's big dick energy right there.
I'm Queen Rhaenyra now. And you all are traitors to the realm.
Acknowledge Aegon as king and swear obeisance before the Iron Throne. In exchange, His Grace will confirm your possession of Dragonstone.
If it was up to Damon, he would already cut your head off mid-sentence.
I would rather feed my sons to the dragons than have them carry shields and caps for your drunken usurper cunt of a king.
Aegon Targaryen sits the Iron Throne. He wears the Conqueror's crown, wields the Conqueror's sword, has the Conqueror's name. He was anointed by a Septon of the Faith before the eyes of thousands.
I mean, that sounds badass if he wasn't a piece of shit.
Succession changed the day your father sired a son. I only regret that you and he were the last to see the truth of it.
Ooh.
You are no more hand than Aegon is king.
Oh,
Traitor.
shit.
Who's going out for?
Damn.
The other twin.
Yeah, brother against brother.
Queen Alicent has not forgotten the love you once had for each other.
Oh, it's the page out of the book that she tore out when they were young.
Be spilled. The realm can carry on in peace.
Wow, what a callback.
She can have her answer now, stuffed in her father's mouth along with his withered cock. Let's end this mama's farce.
Woo! Cyrus, say the word.
No. King's Landing will have my answer on the morrow.
I don't think she'd want to speak to Alicent directly to make sure this isn't just Otto's doing.
I mean, Otto's actually, I think Otto's giving her legit terms that Alicent told her. But Otto probably knows, like, they're not gonna do it, so I'm okay. We're gonna have war.
The simple truth is this: we have more dragons than Aegon.
Viserys spoke often of the Valyrian histories. I know them well. When dragons flew to war, everything burned. I do not wish to rule over a kingdom of ash and bone.
I was thinking that same shit. Tyrion said that shit to Daenerys.
Yeah.
It's your father talking.
My father's dead, and he chose me as his successor. To defend the realm, not cast it headlong into war.
Well, the enemy have declared war. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, it's something you don't want to do is undermine her in front of everybody.
She's not gonna send him to death or anything.
But no, she's gonna tell him off, like, listen.
You know my oath reaches beyond our personal ambitions. A song of ice and fire.
What?
Saracen, tell him about
To me.
Ooh, shit.
My brother was a slave to his omens and portents. Anything to make his feckless reign appear to have purpose.
Okay, he doesn't give a fuck about prophecies.
Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
What a line.
Damn.
Established dominance. I hope you're queen, but it's just shook.
I never told you. Did he?
Because he never intended for Daemon to be heir.
I wonder if that's why he chokes her.
Maybe Daemon maybe that's why Daemon takes it personal. I don't give a fuck about prophecies, because maybe part of him is like sour that his brother never intended for him to be heir. Otherwise, he would have told him about the prophecy.
Because of the omen. Oh, Lord Corlys.
Let's go, Corlys, survive.
I've had men whipped for falling asleep on their watch.
I prefer to be choked, Daddy.
Your brother is also dead.
Yeah, that part.
In his haste to bury you and claim your seat, he stood before the king and denounced Laenor's sons as illegitimate. Daemon took his head for it.
Let's see the reaction.
Yeah.
Heedless ambition has always been a Velaryon weakness.
Damn, I thought you said headless ambition. I was like, god damn.
Jace, Luke, and Joff are claimants to the throne.
Yeah, we set that up
Those
too.
boys will not be safe so long as Aegon is king.
We do need to protect them.
Rhaenyra was complicit in our son's death. That girl destroys everything she touches.
That girl is holding the realm together at present.
Ooh, she's sticking up for her.
Rhaenyra is the only one who's demonstrated restraint.
Let's go, Rhaenys, standing up for her.
Yeah, she's been watching on the outside.
Both Arryn and Baratheon share blood with my house, but all of them swore oaths to me.
As did House Hightower, if I remember.
As did you, Lord Corlys.
Ooh. I like these clapbacks.
This Hightower treason cannot stand. You have the full support of our fleet and house.
Damn. You probably had to talk to
Your Grace.
Happy wife.
Well, now I'll address you as your grace.
There we go.
If war's first stroke is to fall, it will not be by my hand. I wish to know who my allies are before I send them to war.
It's a queen talking right there.
Yeah, like I want to make sure someone's on my side. I don't want to assume, like you said.
We should bear those messages.
Damn, personally.
Dragons can fly faster than ravens, and they're more convincing.
Oh, shit. That's
good.
where we're gonna see the battle.
Yep. Send us.
I love the.
This is right, Your Grace.
I love the assertiveness.
If we are to serve the Seven
Oh,
Kingdoms,
the garments are. The drip is
we must
ridiculous.
answer to their gods. If you take this errand, you go as messengers, not as warriors.
Yeah, don't strike first.
You must take no part in any fighting.
Especially you, Jace.
Storm's End is a short flight from here. You have Baratheon blood from your grandmother, Rhaenys. And Lord Boros is an eternally proud man. I expect you will receive a very warm welcome.
Yes, Mother. Your Grace.
I hope so, unless the Hightowers got to them first. That's my only concern. Because this feels like
foreshadowing on either one of them. They both can get the smoke. As I said, one of them would try.
But I'm getting vibes in that. Like that's the last time they see their mother. Vermax and RX. This is Luke's dragon. Let's go. There's Vermax, the green one. That's RX. Yeah, it's Luke.
Shit.
Bro, I have chills. This feels like a fucking movie, bro.
I don't know.
Holy balls! How much time is left? Yeah, there's wild ones that still live in this in Dragonstone. You mentioned one Vermithor. Singing sound design is god tier. Oh, that shot. It was like a black dragon. Oh my god. Those teeth, Jesus. Oh my god.
Let me see.
Can Daemon have two dragons?
Daemon's like, yeah.
I guess so.
We're not losing. We're probably not losing Rhaenyra then.
I don't know.
Because the way Joffrey said.
I mean, it doesn't seem like she's in immediate danger.
Yeah, Joffrey said that she was eaten by Aegon's dragon. That means Aegon has to roll up there and eat her.
All Joffrey said is that her brother's dragon ate her.
Yeah, it was fed in front of her son. And her sons, well, I guess it could be Aegon.
But we don't know which son, we don't know which brother.
It could be Aegon or Viserys.
Oh!
No.
Daemon's already here. That's what I was afraid of.
I bring a message to Lord Boros from the Queen.
Here we go. That's not his knights though. That's the knights of this area.
Yeah, it's Baratheon.
But well, they protected it.
But I'm guessing he's gonna get here and Aemon's already like whispering in Lord Boros' ear.
Let's see.
Oh hey.
Lord Boros. I brought you a message from my mother, the Queen.
Yet earlier this day, I received an envoy from the king.
Woo! Interesting.
Which is it?
Bro, this stormy aesthetic is perfection.
Who's that next to Aemon?
Her daughter or something? Oh yeah, because they're gonna have Aemon marry
Where's
Lord
the
Boros'
bloody
daughter.
maester?
I think.
Remind me of my father's oath.
Ooh.
King Aegon at least came with an offer. My swords and banners for a marriage pact. Which one of my daughters will you wed?
He's already betrothed.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm already spoken for.
I'm not free to marry. I'm already betrothed.
So you come with empty hands.
Damn, no offer. Other than threat.
Go home, pup.
Wait!
Oh, shit.
My lord Strong.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
That's like calling McFly a chicken. You don't do that.
I came as a messenger, not a warrior.
Fight would be little challenge.
Damn.
I want you to put out your eye.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Damn, his eye looks
It's got fucking blue gems.
It's payment for mine.
Oh, my God.
One will serve.
Wow.
Damn.
Cut your own eye or
I
I'll
would
kill you.
not blind you.
I would not blind you.
No, Eamon's goated. Fuck.
Blind.
Not here.
Give me your eye, or I will take it, boss.
Oh my god.
Not in my hall! The boy came as an envoy. I'll not have blood shed beneath my roof.
Okay, Boros.
Drusaris back to his dragon. Now.
When Daenerys the dragon got taken by the White Walkers, like a blue dragon eye.
Vhagar's still over there?
Bro, it's like Jurassic Park, bro. Vhagar's just gone. Damn, little pep talk.
Damn, look at the handle though.
Oh yeah, his saddle's badass. That's the thing, there's like zero visibility in this storm. Bro, this is incredible. Holy shit. I wouldn't have storms in any other way. I don't want Luke to die. Fuck!
Oh
my god.
He's way bigger than his dragon. Oh shit.
It's like a flea dragon in comparison. Yeah, you're outmatched. You gotta just get out of here. Oh my god! And he's laughing. Oh shit. Unless Jace followed his brother, I don't see how this goes well. Bro, this is crazy.
Yeah, his dragon's too big. Like you have to go above the mountain.
I mean, RX has the agility advantage,
and
especially through these.
I feel like RX is faster than him. Then again, I have a bigger wingspan. I can take.
Vhagar is literally a force of nature. Oh! RX did it on his own!
No, RX, serve me.
Damn, dragons are taking it upon himself. It's exactly what Viserys was saying. You can't. Control's an illusion.
Oh, that's badass. Now
oh, shit.
Okay, now I can at least see your big dragon ass now.
I have chills everywhere, especially my nips.
Pause.
No, play. I said what I said.
Holy shit!
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh! Dead!
Dead.
Oh, that's a declaration of war right there.
Luke's dead. How did Luke survive that? There's no way. He doesn't have
There's no way. Unless he hits right on Vhagar. Aemon realizes, like, oh, fuck.
But why is he acting like? Why is Aemon acting like that? He was going after him.
I don't know. I think maybe he just realized like the ramifications of that, because that wasn't his call. Maybe he was just trying to fuck with Luke, and Vhagar's like, no, I'm going for the kill.
Yeah,
Luke's dead as fuck.
Oh, Luke's dead. Oh, they got the news. Damien just got the news.
That's a declaration of war immediately. We literally just met RX. What the shit?
So I wonder if Aemon have any remorse. Like, is he more scared about, not scared, but like more like you said, ramifications of the war? More like, damn, I just killed my nephew.
Yeah, I don't think he was meaning to kill. I think he was just like bullying him, like terrorizing him. She just lost 2 kids in 1 episode. Ooh, bro, that's war. Capital W,
Damn,
capital
I
A,
saw the foreshadowing
capital
way I
R.
was focusing on Luke at the beginning of the episode and heard Luke talking. Oh yeah.
Bro, this is one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Oh my god. Now it's war.
It's crazy because it was the dragons that.
Oh, now it's war.
All that. Oh. That's the rage of a mother.
Yeah.
Of a dragon. Please don't end this season like that. Oh my god, you're in a season like that?
In a season like that, motherfucker.
Oh my god, this show is a masterpiece. That's not a hyperbole. I said what I said. I'll stand by it. Please, what you think?
It stuck the landing like Vhagar stuck fucking Luke in his mouth.
That was, I mean, yes, I kind of predicted that would happen, but I thought it was going to be because...
Do you think well, you know you said he was going to die, and you said you thought he was going to die by possibly Aemon because of the whole, their connection when they're young. But I thought he was going to die like that, though.
I thought it was going to be Luke's initiation. He was going to make a mistake that was going to cause him to get killed. I didn't think the dragons were going to completely, like, take matters into their own hands.
No, he did make a mistake. He didn't cut out his own eye when Aemon told him to.
I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, Aemon was probably just fucking around the whole time, just bullying him. Because he knew he could. He's like, you're not a threat to me.
Yeah,
Your
like,
dragon is the size of a chicken compared to me. You're not going to beat me in a hand-to-hand battle. I have a damn blue sapphire for an eye now, so there's that. What are you going to do? Like, so I feel like the whole time he was just terrorizing.
Well, it had to, because that's the only way he explained the terror in his eyes when he realizes that Luke's killed. Like, he just killed his nephew. Or that, I don't know if it's more like, oh man, I just killed my nephew, or it's more like,
I just started a war.
Now we're going to war.
I started a war. How do I take this? Because no, like the second that Arax took matters into his own hands, I'm assuming Arax is a guy or is a male dragon. But as soon as Arrax took matters in his own hand, which he was well in his right to, because not only was as a dragon, his life was in danger, but his dragon rider was in danger too. That's how he took it. He didn't take it as Vhagar and Aemon just fucking with him. He took it as, oh, you guys are threatening my life. Because anytime, like, you guys can be just maneuvering, just biting, just close enough just to scare them. But one little wrong move and Arrax could have got bitten way earlier. So he probably took that as
into a mountain, trying to avoid him.
A lot of shit could happen. So he took that as a direct threat, and then Jacaris Vhagar in the face. And at that point, Aemon was like, oh shit, no, Vhagar, don't retaliate. And at that point, Vhagar's like, it's on, baby.
Well, yeah, because I don't know if it's just for the audience to hear, but if not, Aemon could hear Luke saying no, like he was telling his dragon, no, why did you?
Yeah, they both at that point understood they were not in control of their dragons, which is a direct callback to Viserys' warning to Rhaenyra. Like, this whole shit about us owning dragons and it makes us gods, that's all an illusion. We can't control. These are wild animals. They can't control them.
Rhaenyra said that it pretty much all considered the war room when she was like, I don't want the area that I'm ruling be bones and ash. Because these dragons, you act like these dragons are powerful, but yeah, if they go to war.
Yeah, everything burns. When you have dragons go to war, everything burns.
It's like
and the same shit that like Tyrion was trying to tell Daenerys.
Like the same thing in our day and age. If we go to war with other countries about nuclear war.
Nuclear war, no one wins.
That's like a dragon. That's pretty much like
they are. They're weapons of mass destruction, literally.
So,
but it's crazy because I feel like in that moment Aemon was panicking because I don't know if I'm assuming that dragons only speak High Valyrian, and there was a point where Aemon was speaking to him in English, like, no, serve, obey. He was like panicking in that moment. He forgot that he wasn't speaking High Valyrian to the dragon. That's how I took it. But yeah, that look of instant regret, like holy shit, I think I just started this war. If the whole Aegon usurping them didn't start it, which technically it didn't start because Rhaenyra was still gonna go about it a peaceful way and not throw the first strike.
She was like, I'm gonna get my allies, but now she's like, I lost my baby at the beginning.
Yeah, I lost my baby, which was kind of caused by the stress I took from the news that Viserys died.
I mean, Viserys did die of natural causes, but the whole situation.
No, the way Daemon was already sussing me like, oh no, they kill him.
Yeah, and then she has that in her ear. And then fucking Luke's dead.
I had one little inkling of hope, thinking that maybe Luke jumped onto Vhagar's stomach or jumped on one of those nets that they have as a saddle before Arrax got gobbled up chewy substance. But yeah, then
it's funny as the body parts are falling, you're saying they're like, maybe he's alive. I'm like, he's got no parachute. He's dead as fuck.
I thought maybe he jumped onto the saddle because they kind of foreshadowed that those saddles are kind of like nets, like ladders. So I thought maybe he jumped onto that, but no, he took the force head on. Like he literally was the first thing that Vhagar bit into. I was like, oh yeah, he's dead. He probably got swallowed with the midsection of Arrax, but yeah. R.A.P. Luke. I called it, but I didn't expect it to go down like that.
You went out like a G, though. I'll give you that. Yeah. I mean, you went out like a G because I mean,
you listened to your mom. You didn't break the promise.
Yeah, you should have cut your eye out, but
the thing is too, like I feel like Rhaenyra made the mistake by sending him there without an offer. Yeah, you're going on the fact that like you can trust their word, but the way you worded the request was, I'm sure Lord Boros took it as a threat. Like, oh, we're supposed to remember, or you're supposed to like remind us that what happens when you're not loyal is kind of how he took it. Oh, so we're pretty much gonna bend the knee to you, or what are you gonna do? You're gonna come kill us, like,
or not that, or like also he's got Aemon that.
Yeah, meanwhile Aemon came with an offer.
Well, that's just that, the biggest dragon. So if I choose your side, now Aemon's right here to listen in on it. Like, I'm pretty much all right. We're going to war with your dragon. And big ass dragon is outside my doors.
Even like give him a chance. Like, all right, well, okay, which one of my daughters are you gonna marry? And fucking Luke's like, sorry, I'm already betrothed. As soon as he said that, I was like, yeah, you don't really have any. Like that's the thing. You like in negotiating 101. Even if you feel like you have them just on word alone, you have to bring a cherry on top, something that just sweetens the deal. And Rhaenyra failed to do that.
I feel like, I don't know, like I don't think they're not gonna get the cherry on top from Rhaenyra, and they're definitely not getting no cherry on top from Daemon, because Daemon's about swinging first, asking questions later at this point. Like to the point I'm choking out my own wife.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna go after a Baratheon smoke, but he's definitely making Daemon enemy number one. Jace is making Daemon enemy number one. They're all like at that point. Rhaenyra, as soon as she like turned around, and you see that rage in her eyes. At that point, gloves are off.
Damn, I was thinking my prediction that Aegon was gonna be the one that. So my thing is like if Aegon died, then if what Joffrey said about Rhaenyra being eaten or getting fed to a dragon in front of her kids is that Aemon would be set in the next heir by the High Towers, and he would do it in his brother's revenge. But I mean, that could still come because now, like I said, I mean, do you think if Aemon does die? We don't know how this war plays out. I mean,
most of them, I feel like 95% of the cast are gonna die.
Yeah, Green could win, and we lose Rhaenyra, we lose Daemon. But do you think if Aemon were to die, do you think it's Jace revenging his brother? Do you think Jace can take out Aemon? Or do you think no?
I think it's gonna be Daemon. Because I feel like Daemon, I guess you can own two dragons. I mean, obviously Daenerys had three, but she was more like their mother. I didn't look at that as bonding. She literally was a reason they hatched to begin with. But other than that, with existing dragons, I'm guessing you can bond with more than one dragon as long as they don't have a rider. Because Vermithor, from what I understand, I don't know if that was a wild dragon or it was just a dragon without a dragon rider. So it was free for the bonding. So, and Vermithor looks pretty fucking big. Look bigger than Caraxes. So I feel like with Daemon and Vermithor, they have a chance against Aemon and Vhagar. Especially if you can get both Caraxes and Vermithor to obey him.
Yeah,
and then Caraxes just kind of flies solo, or Vermithor just flies solo without a rider per se, but is still listening to Daemon's commands.
Yeah, but now season 2 is going to be
season 2. Yeah, that's going to be the most watched show in a while since the heyday of Game of Thrones.
I don't know another show that's coming out that's going to have that much hype around it. I mean, there's a lot of great shows coming out. Don't get me wrong, like Invincible, I'm still waiting on. Boys, etc. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole.
The way they stuck this landing and the way because the way that chasing was happening, it didn't feel like the episode was gonna end right there. It seemed like that was. I feel like we were getting towards the end, but I felt like there was gonna be more shit. I thought maybe Jace didn't go to Winterfell, that maybe he was gonna realize that his brother couldn't handle it on his own and go and help him. And I thought maybe Jace was gonna come last minute, but nope.
Damn, we're gonna get Jace's reaction.
Oh, Jace is gonna go ape shit. I just feel bad for Rhaenyra. She found out about her dad being dead. Technically, he was already dead, but she just found out about that. She miscarried and gave stillbirth. And then, I don't know, like, if she had a favorite son, but she gave the most attention to Luke in this episode, which for obvious reason, they were setting up how it would impact her when he died.
She knows that he's not as, like, Jace, obviously, like you said, he's the stronger of the brothers. He's the stronger of the brothers.
Yeah, Luke still doesn't, like, feel confident of being able to be the king of Driftmark. But usually what they do is when they have someone that's like, I don't want to be a leader, usually they end up becoming the greatest kings. So that maybe that's where they were going to Luke's character, where he's gonna end up ruling. But at the same time, I was like, I feel like one of these kids is gonna get it, and that's gonna be the catalyst. Or I thought Rhaenyra was gonna get it.
Because Lord's Corlys succession, when he passes, will go to Luke. So now who goes to Jace?
No, because Jace didn't really have a claim. I feel like it would go to his
both the same
granddaughter. It would go to Luke was married to Baelor, right? Or was it Rhaenyra?
He was betrothed
to. I forget which one he's betrothed. I feel like it would kind of go down to who he's betrothed to. Yeah, so much fallout of this shit because I guarantee.
And Alicent's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, Alicent is not gonna be happy. Like, I did not want to start a war like this.
Well, he's gonna be. We'll see what Aemon owns
it.
Aemon
gonna?
Or like he's like, no, he attacked me, mom.
Because that's another thing that Aemon's probably worried about. Like, damn, I'm not in 100% control of this dragon. I was like, completely out of control in that moment. Like, it could have, like, Vhagar could have eaten me if she really wanted to. She could have shook me off like, fuck off, nums.
Or just shake you off and let you fall down.
Either way, so I feel like a lot of those things are gonna really affect Aemon. So I wonder if it's just gonna like make him a stone cold killer. Like at this point, like any innocence I had is gone now, or is he gonna have more? Is he gonna be more like a remorseful character?
Yeah,
remains to be seen. But yeah, so much shit is gonna hit the fan. I can't believe the cinematography in this episode, the score. The way, like, her whole coronation was, like, chill-inducing. The way that Daemon was a ride or die. But at the same time established that he, like the whole scene when she was telling him about the prophecy, Song by Fire. I feel like clearly he didn't know about it because Viserys never intended for him to be heir. So is that why he kind of, like, started choking her out? Like, I don't give a fuck about prophecies. Was he, like, butthurt that kind of solidified that he was never going to be heir? Or is that just kind of his characteristic, like, I dictate my own fate. It's not made by, like, all these other kings have lived and died by these false prophecies and these omens.
Right.
But the way, like, he choked her out over it, like, I feel like
that scared her.
He kind of took it personally that his own brother didn't tell him about this prophecy. Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, this second season is going to be balls to the wall. Crazy. I got to give props to Sir Arik. He came in there like, I believed him the second he got on when he was swearing his fealty.
Brought the crown.
Brought Viserys' crown, or Rhaenyra's crown now. I mean, so many high points in this episode. Chill-inducing. Masterpiece. I don't know what else to say. This is the best first season of the show I think I've ever seen. This is right up there with probably, if you had to say season 4 of Game of Thrones was the best one, this sits right there, tied for first with season 4. And that's without, I mean, yes, you have to say the Game of Thrones set it up for this show to succeed.
But, I mean, if season 2 is going to be fucking crazy, the way the season 1 set up. So season 2 is going to be even better.
Oh, absolutely. Their budget's already like a carte blanche at this point, but it's gonna get even crazier with the dragon designs.
Yep.
That whole chasing though was incredible. The graphics, the way there was no music, it was just the ambiance of the thunderstorm at Storm's End was incredible. But I got nothing else. This show's incredible. Final thoughts, Glacier?
Yeah, amazing show, amazing episode. I don't know, like I said, during when me and Ember get done, which I know Ember's about to announce the poll winners in a second, but when we get some time in our schedule, I don't know if it's coming. I think it's 2024. We might even get it. I heard that we might have to wait that long, but we might have to go watch Game of Thrones. Don't know if we'll bring it to the channel, because again, me and bro already seen it, but we never know. We might throw the first episode, see how the engagement does randomly, just be an eye out. Maybe once it gets closer.
Balls in your court, honestly. If you guys want us to rewatch, understand that both of us have seen Game of Thrones multiple times, but if you want us to rewatch it through the lens of knowing what we know now with House of the Dragon, if you think that would be...
It's been how many years ago since season 8? Because I haven't honestly gone back and watched it until...
I think 2, maybe 3. It aired in 2019.
And I didn't go back and watch episode 1. I finished season 8. So season 1, episode 1, I watched that... I don't know, probably when I think the first 5 seasons were already out. So I was able
But it's such a dense show. Every time we watch it, we're gonna pick up new shit on it. Like we're gonna pick up new foreshadowing, and again, tie-ins to this whole era of Targaryen rule. So,
but Ember said, "Oh, got the ball be in your court whenever we decide to drop that episode, and depending on the engagement. If not, either way, I'm going back to watch it because I need something to feed me until season 2 comes out." But nonetheless, Dragon Certified.
And the crazy thing is, even if this show had no dragons in it, I would still say Dragon Certified masterpiece. All tying into the cherry on top. The dragons in the show are the cherry on top of an already great show. The acting, cinematography, the score, the storytelling, I mean, it's all god tier at this point. So cannot wait for season 2. Obviously, this show's Dragon Certified as fuck. Fucking hit it. There you have it, guys. Another one in the books. Real questions. What did you guys think in there in Jurassic Land? Were there anybody out there that has not read the books that saw it going down like that? Did any of you guys put Luke in your Deadpool? But
that haven't read the books.
What do you think the fallout's going to be? Do you think Aemon's going to have remorse, or is he just going to become stone cold killer? What other tiebacks or callbacks to earlier episodes in the show like set this up?
And what were the differences? Was it the same thing in the books? Like as far as without spoiling, like did Luke die the same way?
Exactly. Yeah. Any comparisons, differences, similarities to the books? What do you rank this season and compared to all the other Game of Thrones seasons, shows in general? Let us have it. Also, the 4 finalists for Pilots Week, we're gonna have regular show, Gravity Falls, Chainsaw Man, and Ben 10. So we're looking forward to the engagement. Again, we're looking for another behemoth for this channel. So as far as the engagement, it's gotta have a minimum 5,000 views, 300 likes, 50 subscribers, or 30 comments on the first episode. So engagement is key. We don't just say this for our own breath. We don't just like toot our own horn. We want to react to shows that you guys want to see the most of and engage the most with. So we're looking forward to this pilot week. It's up to you guys to decide which show gets chosen. And other than that, what do you guys think? Let us know down below.
Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And if you like what you see, you can check out more videos right now. But until next time, we'll see you next time.